Wagwan. We are live. Welcome to the show. Hey, it's been a moment. Today is on 2nd January 2026. Welcome to episode 1 of season 4. Episode 1 of season 4. This is a live stream. I decided to do this show as a live stream because there's no time to record. The schedule is so tight and the streets are so hot and a bunch of videos needed to be done. So I decided to bring the guest here on the show to do a live stream with, because apparently you got questions for him and there are things you need to know from him. So I thought it wise to bring him here one-on-one so we can do this show together. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Max Brian. I know you've heard about him. If not, don't worry. He's going to introduce himself. Max, welcome.
This is Max Brian, as you all know me. For those who don't know me, I'm Max. I'm a professional horse trainer and a horse handler. Yeah. And we're here because of my case. Yeah, as you can see on my neck, something happened. Yeah, an accident that later led to a lot of things. Yeah, so we are here to discuss about that, to clear out the air.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Max, taking your time. Actually, for those of you who don't know, Max does not live here in Nairobi. He lives so far away from here. So I asked him to come over, and it's been a long journey, and he's sick. Not like sick, he's not recovered from the accident, the injuries and all that. You can see he's still on his neck. So I asked him to come over, and he honored me to come. And here he is. So grateful for you, man, taking your time to come.
Thank you.
And so now that he's here, I want you guys to engage with Max, because apparently there are a lot of things that I've been saying about Max ever since something happened on the other side where he'd been working his former job. There's a lot of things going on in the air, and I thought it was if I bring him here and we do a live show so that he can get his chance to clear his air, to clear his name, and maybe make you understand some of things that are being said about him. So I'll be pinning your comments because this is a live stream. If you have questions for Max, Team Asoda, Team MARWA, whatever you are, I know you're supporting these gentlemen. And I want to make this as a disclaimer. This is not a show to move Max from where he used to, from his subscribers, from his supporters. All we're doing here is simply giving Max a platform to express himself, because you see, Maro will come here and say, this guy, he did that on purpose. And after what happened, he got chased from his job. And now he's home. And apparently Maro is asking this guy to pay some money, maybe to compensate. I don't know what exactly Maro is asking for from this guy. So all those rumors and everything, it's the reason why I called him here, so that we can hear from him and he can tell us what really happened on that side. So we have a bunch of topics to discuss from the ground up, and we have to give him a chance for him actually to talk to us, and maybe by so we can know what you heard could be right or was totally the opposite of what happened. I understand that he has subscribers that he gained from Marwa's camp. That's totally okay. And I saw a lot of people telling him or warning him not to come to the show, not to come to the interview, because maybe they think if he come and we do a show with JT, that's like enrolling into the haters. I don't know, like they call that. So I want to say, I'm not really trying to move him from that camp. If you are a subscriber that you subscribe to Max from Team MARWA, don't go. He's still your guy. I just need him to speak his mind. I just need him to say his side of story, because now you've been listening to censor from either side, and people are saying a lot of things. So that's basically it. So I'm going to start like this. Max, people know you, people knew you through MARWA, right?
Yeah.
We saw you from, like me, I saw you the first time when you were at Marwa's place. You were a horse guy. I don't know how to even describe that.
Yeah.
So you were taking care of his horses, and now you became a YouTuber, and here you are. So if I ask you, how did you know Maro? Actually, how did you know him?
Me by knowing Marwa, it was
Let me raise your microphone a little bit higher, because like that.
Yeah, it was a connection by a friend.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was a known friend. Up to now, I've never known the guy who connected me with Marwa.
Really? Like, you don't know him?
I don't know.
How did it happen?
I just got a call from my previous boss, Marwa.
Yeah.
And we discussed. At that
So,
time, I used to
hold on. I want to understand something. You were given a number. You are given Marwa's number by a friend, or Marwa himself called you?
Marwa was given a number by someone who knows me by training horses, or someone who knew me with horses.
Okay. So that friend.
But apparently, I didn't. For me, up to date, I've never known the guy who gave Marwa my number. Because for me, I got a call from Marwa.
Yeah.
And he told me about a guy who gave him my number, told him about me and horses, how I take care of horses. That's how we got connected.
So that guy, that anonymous friend, gave Marwa your number, and Marwa himself gave you a call.
Yeah.
So it wasn't you who went to Nyambohansi to look for employment?
No, I'm not the one who went there to look.
Okay, so that friend linked you to Marwa, linked Marwa to you.
Yeah.
Marwa called you and asked you to go there. At that moment, you were working somewhere else.
I was working somewhere else back in at my place, just somewhere in around Nyeri.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was working before I went there.
The same job?
Yeah.
Dealing with the horses?
Yeah.
And so when Marwa called you, he offered you a job, the same job. What made you to quit the previous job you're doing to go to work for Marwa?
It's about, this is life, and at the end of the day, we're looking for a better life, So what made me move from my previous job to the job I was, it's about salary. Yeah. The salary was a bit higher than the other place I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I mean, even if it was me, if someone offers me a better offer, I will consider it than this one. Yes. So at that moment, did you have an idea of starting a YouTube channel, or maybe did you want to use that because Marwa is a known? At that moment, did you know who Marwa was, like a bigger YouTuber?
No, I didn't know who was Marwa. I had no idea who Marwa was. I just knew it was
someone who owns horses.
Yeah, just someone who owns horses. Because I've worked for several people, so I didn't care too much who Marwa is. So I was so focused with my job. I didn't know even anything to do with YouTube and all that.
You see, I listen to Marwa when he makes his argument. He says, you went to his home because you needed to grow your YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah. And so you didn't go there. You really wanted to take care of his horses. So that's why I asked you if when he gave you a call, when he called you, so you quit your previous job because this bigger YouTuber is calling you to go work to his home. So because you are so excited, I'm going to work for Marwa. So you quit your job. So that wasn't the case.
Yeah,
you didn't know who Marwa was. You didn't know he was a bigger YouTuber.
Yeah.
The only reason that made you quit your previous job was because of the better payment.
Yeah, better payment.
I get it. It really makes sense. Now, speaking about that, let's talk about your employment and working condition. When you went there, what was the terms? What were the terms of the contract? The terms of your work? What was the agreement that me or maybe the boss? How he gave you the job? He told you this is what you're gonna do, and this and this, and this is not what you don't need to do, and that. What was the kind of like agreements and conditions of that job before you took it? How was it?
Okay, the agreement was to take care of horses. I'm a sizer. For those who knows who are the sizes. Sizes are those people who take care of horses. We are different.
Yeah.
In this horse career jobs, we have different jobs with horses. There is farriers.
Yeah.
Farriers are those people who look after horses' hooves. They they file the hooves, they put shoes. Those are called farriers. I'm not a farrier. Yeah, okay. I'm not a farrier myself. I'm a professional size and a trainer.
Okay.
That means I can take care of horses and I can train. Okay. But I can't put shoes. I can't do the hooving. I can't do like any other sport. In horse sport.
Yeah.
So I went there. We had this contract of taking care of horses, but later then things didn't go as we had talked about, as we had discussed.
Yeah.
Things went as my boss used to say, things went shagrabaga.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that I'm going to train.
All right.
We had not discussed about that. Mine was just to take care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yours was you are a different.
Yeah.
You went for a different line of job.
Yeah.
So you see, the reason why I'm asking you that is because apparently I saw you cutting grass, grooming the horse, washing them, doing all that, training them, feeding them. It's like there was a bunch of work there, and fetching water and all that. So I asked you because now if I hire someone specifically to train the horses,
Yes.
I expect that is what he's supposed to do. And if now I see him doing something different, that's to mean maybe it's an extra job. Did you agree on that? That now because I'm here as you said, what is that term? A farrier. If you get to do these other jobs, did you agree that now he is going to pay you differently or something?
No. I just used to, for me, I'm one that person who really loves horses. I would never see a horse suffer when I'm around.
Yeah.
I'm a horse lover, and that's why I call myself Max Brian Horse Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't see a horse suffering when I'm around.
Yeah.
And now since these horses had no farrier, we could talk about this now and then. We need a farrier. So I had to learn myself.
Yeah.
So that I could do the hooving and taking care of hooves.
Yeah.
Also about training. You could say, if you have seen on my videos or maybe on my other boss's video, how these horses were behaving.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could see the horse were kicking, sometimes they are biting.
Yeah.
So I could let that happen. Yeah. So I had to take, we just talked and we didn't agree, but I just had to do on my side, like I can say maybe
out of love or something.
Out of love of horses. Yeah. Out of the love of horses. Yeah. So I just decided to train. So I used to mix all these jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, I saw, because I thought maybe if you are hired to do the training and now you have to go fetch water, you have to water the grasses sometimes, you have to cut the hay for them, sometimes you have to groom them, wash or do all those kind of job. Maybe there was some salary increment or something. Speaking about the contract, did you have like a legal contract, like a paper where you signed and you read the terms, like, so this is your job, this is what you're going to do and then that, and you signed? Did you do that?
No one does that I don't want to mention, but no one does that at that place. You
Really?
just go there and just work.
Oh, that is scary. I mean, so it was just a word of mouth, like you're hired.
Yeah. Oh, okay. As you know, before I went to that place, there was a guy called, what was his name?
Joseph?
Joseph. Yeah,
Joseph,
you remember Joseph?
Yeah, Joseph.
Joseph was a trainer. Joseph didn't do the other jobs like hooving, taking care, handling. Joseph himself is a trainer.
Yeah.
Just the way that myself, I'm a trainer and a size. So you could tell those are two different jobs, or maybe you could call them three jobs. For me, I used to work like three jobs at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, I didn't have any salary increase. Yeah, because I used to work as a size. I used also to train. Also, I used to teach these boys on how to handle the horses, so they can be of help.
You see, when you went there, you found Joseph. Joseph was working there as a horseman.
Yeah.
So you want to tell me that Joseph too wasn't hired professionally, like he signed some legal contract or something? No. And now you found him. By the way, before we come to you, what made Joseph to? Was he fired? Was he leaving, or he quit by himself?
They had what do you call them? Because
they have a disagreement. Okay.
Disagreement.
So he left.
Yeah, so he left. Yeah. That's when now I was called.
Okay. There is this other guy who came after Joseph. His name was Kamau Agaze. Kamau found you there, or you found him there?
No, Kamau found me there. Kamau is from Malo Stables.
Yeah.
But I can't talk more about Kamau because I didn't understand the case between Kamau and the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't talk too much about that.
But he found you there.
Yeah, he found me
and
there.
he left.
And he left. He worked for 2 days and then he went back to the stables.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. Now I see. There's a lot of, see, for me, I used to assume, because now when I hear your former boss coming and saying, I fired him, I chased him, I did that, one thing that comes to my mind is, if you guys had a legal agreement, like you had signed papers, there's some legal procedure that you took, maybe paperwork, that to mean before he does something like that, you have to come down and terminate the contract. So that's to mean if he chased you without anything, that's to mean you can claim. But now it makes sense that you didn't have no paperwork or something. That's crazy. And so let's talk about the salary. I don't know if you can disclose that, as he's saying, you used to earn more than $300. I don't know if that is true. And you may not even speak about the exact amount, but how was the payment like? Or was it really like you were on a payroll? Like he could, you could monthly, there's some steady income that will come to you without negotiation and anything. Monthly, like now every month, this is the amount you earn. No discussion or nothing. Was it like that?
No, I just had this. I was just paid. You said $300.
$300, like 30 something thousand, kinda.
Yeah, that was the salary, but that was the salary of a size.
Yeah.
Is a size. That was a salary of a person who just take care of horses. Taking care of horses, I mean by feeding, grooming, and maybe doing some exercise. Yeah, that salary was not included with the salary of training and teaching other guys on how to handle horses.
Yeah.
So that totally means that there was some deducted salary. If you could do a calculation of the salary was supposed to be paid, it's less. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know, because now for me, I think if that was the amount of money that you agreed, like now you're hired, you'll be paid $300 monthly as a sales. I don't know if that is the term, sales, right? And now you are here training other boys how to handle horses.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, that is a different work. And now the boss, I heard the boss saying on a video, he said, if he comes around and find that water has not been fetched, grass has not been cut, and you're sitting there, you say, this is not my job, you're going to be fired. So does it mean that it was kind of a threat, or it was really fair, according to your line of duty? Did you feel like some part that the work was too much for the pay that you used to receive?
I used to do my work.
You used just to do?
I just used to do my work professionally.
Yeah.
Maybe the others, I can just call them threats because we had this one problem when the accident happened. Yeah. But I used to work. Me and him, we have never had issues before.
True.
Since I started working there, we had never had issues before. I used to do my work professionally. Yeah. So if there were any other cases, I can just call them. Maybe it was out of anger from him or something else. But honestly, my work was a very professional work. So,
I see.
So if anything was said after that, I don't know.
Actually, I think you are one of those guys who actually went there to work, because I listened to your former boss saying that all that brought you to that home was to grow a YouTube channel. I would really wish to say, no, that's not the case, because for me, seriously, when I watch these channels, I see other people going there. That maybe they go there, what they want to do is grow channels. But for you, actually, I even saw how you approach your channel growth or something opening, which you're going to talk about in a minute. I don't really think it's correct to say that all brought you to that home was to grow a channel? Because now, after what is that guy Joseph left, come out to left, you are the only guy who was there, and now you are again now training other boys to help you handle the horses, and everything there was left for you until the accident happened. So I can say you and Marwa never had a problem anywhere.
No, we have never.
You never had a problem.
Yes, never.
That's okay. That's really okay. So, do you think that if this accident didn't happen, this guy will say stuff that he said about you?
No.
Why do you think he's saying those stuff right now? Is it that really you are that bad, or there is something he's trying to hide, or just make you look bad?
No, I can just say maybe he was just, you can just call it out of anger because, I also understand that the expenses that comes with bringing those horses here from all the way to South Africa, the expenses and all that I can just say it's out of anger. Anger,
right?
Yeah, but anyway, I can just call it was an accident. We never expect, no one usually expect an accident to happen. Yeah. And again, it wasn't my first time to take these horses out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't the first time. I also used to go out with on other times, and he didn't say anything on other days. On some other days I used to go out. Yeah.
So, I want to understand something. I heard him saying that he had prohibited any worker to ever taking his horses outside or doing all those kind of activities without his approval. Does it mean that during that time when an accident happened, you had disrespected your boss? You took his horses outside, contrary to his directions that he said, never shall you do such a thing. So you did the opposite of his instructions. And when an accident happened, he was like, you see, I told these boys never to do such a thing, and now look what happened. Because that's what came out. Okay, so I was asking myself, how did Max take Marwa's horses out of his home? And that because Marwa had said you should never do such a thing. So I was wondering, why did you defile his order? Why did you do such a thing? And he has said, never shall you. What was the thing?
To be honest, he hadn't said something like that before. Yeah, he hadn't mentioned something like that before, that we are not supposed to take the horses out. And again, that was my job, So me taking out the horses, it wasn't just about the video and all that. It was also about taking these horses out. It was just part of the training. It was part of the training. Yeah, and even on other days, I wasn't maybe mentioning I'm going out. He knew like we used to go out. Only that on this day, it happened to end with an accident. Yeah. So me taking the horses out where we went, I can't say that he had warned us not to take the horses out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has never told you never take her. And was it the first time that you took those horses out like that to the market and something?
No, it wasn't the first time. It wasn't the first time. But on other days, I didn't lead to the market. Yeah. It wasn't like on the market. No, it was just somewhere on I can call it a kiosk, kiosk.
Yeah.
Just somewhere in the town, and just somewhere where there was this mama mboga who used to sell those fruits.
In a small place, a small house that a local center where you can find
small groceries.
Yeah, a small grocery.
Yeah.
So that would happen.
Yeah.
And before the accident, let's first come to talk about your YouTube channel, because I think that is where all the blackmail is coming from. I hear that for all that accident to happen, everything to go like that, for you to get fired or to be chased, it was because of your YouTube channel, and you really, really wanted to grow a YouTube channel. You've been asking to open a channel, and now when you open the channel, you stopped working as a professional horse trainer or horse or whatever. Now you focused on the channel, and that is where all this mess came to happen. So let's first talk about your YouTube channel. When did this idea of you starting a YouTube channel come to you? Why? How did you find the interest of opening a YouTube channel?
No, I just sit down and thought like, I got this special, I can call it maybe a gift, because it's not something that many people can do. So I thought, why not show the world what I got?
Yeah.
And maybe you never know, you might get another big opportunity outside there. Yeah. So me opening a YouTube channel was, I can call it, was one of my, I just wanted to show the world what I have. Yeah. Because not a lot of people can do what I do with horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it because, for me, I'm making references to the videos that I watch your former boss saying that when you went there, when you guys, not just you, his workers, his workers or servants, when they go there, they look at the big villa, they look at those horses, they look at his achievements, how many pieces of land he got, how many things he has achieved or purchased, the cars, all that. And now they're like, So all this is just from YouTube. And after realizing that, this guy has achieved all this from YouTube, you grow that interest. And for him, he called it greed. You become greedy. You become, greedy actually. You want to achieve all those things just like him. And now you push yourself to open a YouTube channel in hopes that you're going to make it big like him. So was it really an influence that you saw a big villa like that and you were like, oh my God. So all this he purchased from YouTube and now you started a YouTube channel?
No, that's a lie.
What was it?
I'm not that kind of a person who is a greedy person.
Yeah.
I can't say it was like that. Opening a YouTube channel was just to show out what I have or what I can do. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the greedy and the things there.
Okay. I saw you asking your former boss if he can allow you to open a channel. He told you you'll have to ask from the wife, let me call it the wife, Rocio, to approve that thing, you opening a channel. So you were patiently waiting for Rocio to approve that idea of you opening a YouTube channel. So if you really wanted to open a YouTube channel, what do you think will happen if you open without consulting your boss?
I just wanted to be comfortable doing it. So the reason why I could ask them if I could do it is because I'm using, first of all, I'm using their horses.
Yeah, as content.
Yeah, that's content. So I didn't want to look like I'm doing it in maybe I can call it underwater. Maybe I'm doing it and like I'm hiding.
Yeah,
I just wanted to be comfortable.
Because apparently there's this driver called Matata who drives the Land Cruiser. He has a channel. And when the accident happened, your former boss, MARWA, came and said, now he won't allow any worker to have a channel. But that this guy who is a driver, he gave some reasons and he explained why he really think he need to have a channel. But this guy, your former boss, was holding to his terms and saying now he won't allow that. So how come that these other people had a channel, someone like Matata had a YouTube channel, but you really wanted your former boss, to approve you to open a channel, and him and his wife to give you a go ahead to open a channel? So as you explaining, you say you wanted to be comfortable. You didn't want to do business behind their backs. So that was it. And now you opening that channel, or them allowing you to open that channel. Was it you who opened the channel by yourself, or they did it for you?
Yeah, it got to a point that it's so like it's like I had begged too much. Yeah, because I've been asking him if I could do it, and he could say, "Let me talk to my wife." And then I could. But I didn't understand that. If you could check on Rosio's videos, there was a time she gave me a shout out. So I didn't understand why he wasn't okay with me opening a YouTube channel. When he says that he would talk to the wife, and on the other side the wife was giving me a shout out. So I didn't understand. So I just had to open it and started my channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after asking them to allow you open and all that, so you didn't wait until them opening for you. You learned how to open and you opened the channel.
The boys that I was working with them,
they help you open.
Yeah, everyone has a YouTube channel, so they helped me and showed me how it's done.
So you opened.
Yeah.
So after opening the channel, did you start posting before telling your boss and his wife that I have a channel for a shot or something?
They used to say. They used to see when me taking videos.
So you opened and started doing your thing.
Yeah.
So you were tired waiting for them to approve that thing, because I will see videos. I'll see you asking your boss like, hey, I need a YouTube channel. I need to open a channel. I need to do this and that. And your former boss will say, I'm going to talk to my wife because maybe she doesn't like this, or she's going to approve this or not. So now that you opened, do you think you went against what your former boss wanted? Because maybe for him, he didn't want you to open a channel. For you opening a channel while working for him, do you think you disrespected him in a way?
No, I didn't disrespect him, since he could see me doing it, and maybe if he didn't really want me to do it, honestly, he could have told me not to take the videos and all that. Yeah, so I don't think I disrespected him. Yeah.
All right. Now you opened a channel. To what point did you tell them that now, hey, I have a channel, I need a shout, and they agreed? Because I saw Rocio introducing you and giving you a shout out. To what point they realize you have a channel? Did they approach you? We see you have a channel already, let's give you a shout out. Or you approach them and tell them, boss, I already have a channel, I need a shout out. What happened?
I just told Lucy that I had a channel.
Yeah.
So she gave me a shout out.
Okay. Now I see. Your former boss didn't have a problem with you after realizing that now already you have a channel. After asking him, hey boss, I need to open a channel, and he say, no, wait until I talk to my wife, she approved. Now that he realized that, oh, this guy has a channel already, and Rocio gave you a shout out. Did it have a problem with you and your former boss, Mauro?
No, I didn't have a problem.
Okay.
Because he could see me taking videos even when I'm grooming.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe when I'm on training, he could see someone take me video. I don't think that had a problem.
So he knew you was a YouTuber and all that until when the accident happened, everything fell apart.
I had just started the channel.
All right. And the channel in relation to your job, did he mention somewhere that now you're making videos from, you're making content from my horses and all that? It will have something to do with salary, cut, or anything. Did he bring something like that?
No, he did not. We never had such a discussion.
Okay. That's cool. So, let's talk about what happened that led to the accident, because now I think the biggest thing here is the accident, and after that accident, you lost that job. And now from that point, there are a lot of things that have been said in these streets, some of which I really think maybe they make sense, some of them don't make sense, that I will need you to speak from your end. And now that we have here, some people are watching, a lot of people are watching here, I will need them actually to give those questions, because I see your subscribers from the other side, and subscribers that maybe you gain from the other side. Maybe they have their own things or question they need to ask you. I'll be seeing them on the screen from this end, and maybe I'll be pinning the questions on the screen so that we can talk about that. So let me start like this. On that day of the accident, and you took the horses, was it a training thing, or it was just you going out, making a video, and you took the horses and you are doing what you do daily. Was it part of the job, the training and everything? It was?
Yeah, it was just part of training. And also, so I was just taking videos as I was going to get the fruits. But on this day, what happened? We woke up very early in the morning as usual. We fed the horses, we gave them water, and the usual morning routine. Then from there we tucked up the horses. We tucked up like 2 horses. Were they 2? Yeah, 2 horses, me and my friend. Then we took the other horses, took them to the where they used to graze. So on our way, we got to a point and me and my guys said, how about we get some fruits and come back to graze? Of which it wasn't that, I can't say it was like first time. We also used to do that even before. So as we were going to the grazing site, we reached someone said we were 3 guys. No, we were 4 guys. So we said, these 2 guys, you can take the other horses to the grazing site. Then me and my friend here will get something from the market. And then we'll come back. So it was supposed to take us about maybe 5 or 10 minutes because it wasn't far from where you were grazing the horses. So we went, we bought the fruits we were getting, and the accident happened on our way back.
Okay, so I saw someone asking here, Ellis Queen is asking, did the accident happen in the market or on the way going to the villa?
No, on the way going back to the grazing site where we used to graze the horses on the school.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when the accident happened.
All right. So it was part of your routine?
It's part of routine. And
you were actually training the horses?
Yes.
And on that day, was your boss aware that horses are out there training and doing that?
No.
He didn't know?
No, he wasn't aware.
But you used to do that some days, even if he wasn't aware. But
it's part of my job. It's like if maybe you're given a job of maybe like a driver. There's something that you have to do without your boss's concern. Maybe wash the car. Maybe what other job you can do it as a driver? Maybe wash. So it was just part of my job, taking the horses to make sure that they are used to where maybe people are. Just in case they decide to go and ride with the horses outside there. Make sure these horses are used to maybe bikes passing around. Maybe because you might be riding a horse on the road and maybe a bike passes and the horse gets scared. So it was part of training.
All right.
Yeah, it was part of training, and I used to do it. I used to do it. It wasn't that my first time to do it. It's only that day it was a bad day. I can call it a bad day. So because we went very well, we got there, we bought what we were boughting, and then on our way back, that when we galloped, or we can call it we were canteling. Canteling, it's running.
Okay.
So we were running back to the grazing site. So as we were running, that's when my brain got loose when I was running the horse. These things that are supposed to control the horse,
that you heard
it. I don't know. It's like driving a car on a certain speed, and then the brakes just spoil, or maybe you just find that the horse had no control. So when I was galloping, the brake got loose, and I had no control of the horse. So it took a certain corner there. And that's when the accident happened.
Damn, bro. So sorry for that. You see, if that accident didn't happen, that whole exercise will be regarded, or will be termed as training. You as a worker, you are doing your job. Everything was okay until the accident happened. And now from that, it became you defiling the order, you becoming disrespectful, you doing things behind your boss' back. So now I understand. those fruits that you are going to buy, was it or all those stuff you are buying? Was it for the horse or for yourself?
I was buying for some for mine,
Yeah.
and some for this small horse called Onyx.
And whose money was that? Your money or your boss money?
No, it's my money. It's
Your
my
own money.
Yeah.
I see.
No, it was part of training.
Yeah.
And then we thought, because we are training on these horses, why don't get some fruit
Yeah.
on our way, and then come back with them.
Mhm.
So we bought some fruits for me and the small horse called Onyx.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone asked why he made you work all the 7 days a week. I mean, was there some off days that you used to take?
Hey, bro, no.
There was no off day.
Yeah.
Every day is a work day.
Yeah, it's a work day.
7 days a week.
Yes.
Oh man, I feel that. On the same payment.
On the same payment.
Damn, bro. 7 days a week. I don't know who's working like that. I don't know if there is any job. I mean, fellas, you're watching this right now. This is a live stream. Kindly help me understand if there is any job that you're supposed to work 7 days a week, and estimating probably how many hours were you working. If you ask what time did you use to wake up to start working, and what time did you now say it's the end of the day's job? Maybe because now we know you used to work 7 days. So how many hours approximately from morning to which time in the morning and what time in the evening you used to?
We used to wake up at 7.
7 in the morning?
7 in the morning.
And you work until what time?
And you work until around 5:30 or 6 in the evening.
Bro.
Yeah. Horses have a lot of job, because when those horses came, I expected that my boss would add another size or another horse handler.
Yeah.
Just like when he brought Kamau. So it could be easy because me and Kamau, we are highly professional on this job.
Yeah.
Yeah. But me being there alone and working with these boys that they're just learning, it was, I used to have a very hard time.
Yeah.
Because the people that I'm working with, they are not professional on this horse job. And
So,
again,
yeah.
they are not, it's a passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me working with them, it used to feel like I'm forcing them, because these guys they are scared of horses. That was one thing.
Yeah.
Like they don't have the passion to work with the horses.
Yeah.
Because there were these boys who were working on just around home compound.
Yeah.
So me working with them with horses, it used to be very difficult. Yeah, because for me, I expected that when these horses come, I will have another horse handler who is highly trained or professional, just like me, so that this work could become easier. Yeah.
You know, me, just like the viewers right here in the chat, we are surprised and shocked at the same time that you used to work close to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop. No church day, no Sabbath day, no nothing. 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. Let's assume. I don't know if you have a phone here. You can unlock your phone. Give me a calculator. I need to do something here. I want to know that $300 that you used to earn, not $300, $250 that you used to earn. Let me check on the calculator. Show me the calculator. So you're working 10 hours a day. Let me see first. 30 days divided by 10 hours. That is 3. And you are paid $250. That's to mean how much you are earning per hour. Okay. I know there's no culture like Kenya. We don't get paid per hour. We get paid per day most of the places, to be fair. But now that is sick. It's really sick that you work almost 10 to 11 hours a day, 7 to 5:30 or 6. That's 10 to 11 hours a day, 7 days a week, and on the same pay. You see, if you're working, okay, I don't even want to calculate. If you're working your own job, your line of duty, like your job is to train. There is someone who is doing the grooming. There's someone who is doing the feeding. There is someone who is doing the other jobs. To be fair, I'll say it's not like you're working throughout. But now, here are some boys in the compound that you are supposed to train to work. And you're supposed to go bury yourself in those grass and cut and do hay. You are supposed to wash the hose and take the afro comb and comb their tails and do their grooming and the hooves and all that. And when now you are considered to be free, you have to take the horses out to go and train them and graze them. You see, now it's now scaring me when your former boss come here and say, you are not dedicated. I feel bad. Now I really feel bad because now I didn't look at it like that.
Yeah.
I used to think now maybe because, you were not working that hard. It wasn't that hard. Now it's really, it's really bad. Yeah, you can. Now I feel it. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to become emotional, but you guys can help me understand because maybe I'm overjudging. People will say it's not in our culture or whatever, but now seriously, there is something someone is asking here. Bambi is asking, hi JT and Max. Max, did you have to supply your own food or was it included in the salary? Okay, let's talk about the food because thank you, Bambi, for reminding about the food. There is a time I heard your boss saying that there's no way any of his worker can complain about the working conditions because you used to eat so well his meal, that whatever he used to eat, you guys used to eat, and you're sleeping in a nice, cozy, beautiful villa. So there's nothing you can complain about. And you used to eat, I don't know how many meals a day and whatever you guys used to eat. Let's talk about that working condition like food. Let's talk about food before we go to the place you used to sleep and all that. The food. I heard your former boss bragging about how he used to feed you so bad. His food that he used to eat with his wife. That is exactly what you guys used to eat. Who used to prepare your food?
The guy,
Mosabi,
yeah.
the young boy.
Yeah.
He's the one who used to prepare the food for the whole family.
Yes.
I really, really wish to have an interview with Mosabi. Mosabi, if you're watching this show, you may need to have an interview. I need to know how much you guys are being paid. Because this guy, apparently this guy Mosabi, is he married?
Oh, no.
This guy Mosabi is really working bad. He's working very bad, hardly, like tiresomely. He's really working. He cook for the whole family. And sometimes Maru said that he feeding more than 20 people per day or 30. It's the same guy who's cooking. Rocio never cooks. That one we know for sure. Rocio doesn't cook. But now, Mosabi used to cook the food. And is it true that it was some good meal that you used to eat, the boss used to eat? Whatever. How was the food? I mean, was there some point of time that the servants or the workers used to prepare their own food, and some point?
No, we used to eat together. The food was not bad.
You can say that.
Yeah.
It's good. Sometimes you don't have to cancel something. If it was really good, you can say food was good. That part was no problem. So we can assume that food wasn't a problem.
Don't want to talk much.
No. Now that right there, you are trying to hide something. I thought you are supposed to be open and talk about this thing.
Wow.
Oh, no. You have to say, because look, you see these people who are watching, more than 450 people watching. These people are your supporters. They need to know the real thing, because when your boss come here to talk about you, your former boss, when he comes to talk about you, he say a lot of things that are kind of blackmailing you and making you look like this guy was a real evil, wicked person who came to my compound and ruined everything. You need to do you watch his videos? Do you watch your former boss videos
Yes,
sometimes? Do you sometimes hear how he's blackmailing you and he's saying things?
Yeah.
So when I ask you a question, I expect you to be 100% honest with me, because I am asking on behalf of the subscribers who are watching, because these people need to know the real story. They need to know if your boss is blackmailing you, or is it true that you are the one who tripped, you're the one who messed, you used to be a bad guy. Actually, be honest enough to tell me, right here I was wrong. Right here, it wasn't my mistake.
Yes.
Right here, the boss was being cruel to me. And right here, it wasn't a good thing, but I could do nothing. So let's talk about honesty. So you say you're not going to talk too much. I want you to talk too much because you're here for the talk show. Food was okay.
Food was okay.
Food was okay.
Food was okay. Thank you, Musebi, wherever you are. You make sweet food.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, Masabi.
And the food was okay.
Thank you, Masabi. And now, sorry. Ginger is choking me a bit. So, the shelter, I mean, somewhere you guys, where did you used to sleep?
Yeah, it's a room.
A room in the
I
villa?
can say, do you know how people live in high school?
Yes.
Or maybe in campus, in hostels.
Hostel, kinda.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's a room where the beds are.
double deckers,
And
beds
so
are,
all the servants live on that one side.
yeah. Actually, someone is saying that you're looking fearful, like there is something you're still shaky. You don't want to say something. Are you being threatened, bro? I mean, can you speak up?
Yes.
Are you being threatened?
Yes.
Oh no, that's the thing. Come on.
Yes.
Bro.
I get a lot of calls, and
Threats.
one reason that made me do a video with JT, it's because doing a video on my own, I didn't have the courage and the strength to do that.
To speak out.
because I've been getting a lot of threats, calls, just a lot. People telling me not to,
No.
That's why you see I'm not yet.
No. Now this is messed up.
But again, I'm that kind of a person that I never want to do some call it revenge. I just wanted to clear the air and tell the people what happened.
Yeah.
Where I did the mistake. If I did a mistake, I accept.
Yeah.
I hope you guys listen to me very careful. If I did a mistake, I accept my mistake and I apologize. If MARWA, you're watching wherever you are, I apologize. I understand the anger. But again, I didn't deserve what I deserved.
You see,
as an employee.
There is someone saying that you look fearful and that. Yes. And for me, you had me telling you that now we need to be honest. You need to speak out. You don't need to hide anything. It's because I've really noticed that there is some things that you hold back. And the reason why I called you to this interview today or tonight is because I need you to be 100% honest with me, with yourself, and with the audience. Because now these people, when they listen to someone talking about you, how you're being blackmailed outside here, they kind of tend to believe what is being said about you. That you're such a rude guy, you're such a disrespectful guy, you did all those things on purpose, intentionally, because you didn't listen to your boss and all that. And now that something has happened, you're out here, you actually chased because of a mistake that happened that you didn't plan. And now if you fear to speak out, I think this interview would be so useless. It would be like some, I don't know how to say some vulgar, but I think it would be so stupid, so useless to have an interview just like an entertainment. This is not an entertainment. Yeah. This is an interview that I want you to open up. You speak out, speak your truth. Just like you said, if you really feel like at this point, really, I as Max, I messed up. This one I wronged. Be honest and say I wronged. If you feel like this other person was not being fair to me, just say, honestly, yes, people make mistakes, but this one wasn't fair. That's what I need to say. Yes. So when you talk about being fed with threats, Damn, that thing now caught me, and we were talking about your living condition in that place. And let's finish with that. We come to this one of threats, because that is one of the biggest reason why I called you. I really scroll on your videos. There are comments, a lot of comments that I see daily. People are telling you never to collaborate with anyone called a lesbian, JT, or whoever. And they told you that, yes, Maro might have wronged you. He might have done a lot of things that you didn't like. But if you collaborate with someone like JT, if you go to his show, if you talk to the other reactors, if you collaborate with anyone, that maybe something terrible is going to happen or whatever. We're going to talk about all those threats, and including personal threats, your own safety, your life, and all that. We're going to talk about that in a bit. So let's finish with this one, this fun thing. You were the living condition. There was a room in the villa, and you used to live together as a hostel. And the the decker beds. How many people in that room? 4 guys.
That was me, Matata.
Matata, the driver.
Yeah.
Oh, who else?
The other 2 guys. Yeah.
Damn. So there's a comment here. Max, tell us, did Marwa pay you any salary at all? Or how many months did you work there?
I worked November, all the November, the month of November, and I stopped working at date 8 when the accident happened. But I worked for Marwa for about one month and so maybe 2 weeks, I can say.
So these 2 weeks is when the accident happened?
Yeah.
Okay. So
in October.
The previous month that you worked, you got paid?
Yeah, I got paid on 2 weeks on October, because that's when I went there. Then the whole of November. And then for this from date 1 to this there 9, I didn't get paid. When the accident happened, I just...
Was it the same amount that you had agreed that to be paid?
Yeah, it was that those.
He paid you?
Yeah.
So that was okay?
That was okay.
Okay.
That's I started training horses on when the horses arrived.
Yeah.
I can show you. Actually, if you're okay, I can show you.
Yeah, you can show.
Yeah, I can show, so to be clear and to be sure. Because I can show you a horse that I trained fully trained, and it was ready to be ridden.
Yeah. Take your time. Show us. We are here for this.
Yeah. It's one of the horses that came from South Africa.
Yeah.
It was untrained. It was one of the horses that came without being tamed.
Oh, so the payment was on M-Pesa?
Yes.
The mobile transfer?
Yep.
Okay. Sure. Kindly, guys, remember to like the video. This is a live show. This is a live stream, so you can drop your comments there. You can ask your questions there and subscribe. And I think let me do something small here.
When I started training horses, that was the first horses that was the first horse I started with. By that time, I had no channel, so I didn't show you guys me training.
So who's
that
this?
horse. The other guy who we were fired with there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy too got fired?
Yeah, he got fired. He got fired because of accompanying me.
Going
to the...
So the accident, you are the one who got involved in the accident. But this guy got fired alongside you?
Yeah, alongside me.
Because he had gone with you?
Yes.
No, you see, that's cruel. That's cruel. Let me show you guys this guy. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, you can see. I don't know if you saw it. So he got fired alongside you. So I wanted to clear that part of payment because I needed to know if by any chance you got paid, because someone might say that you worked all that time and you got fired without a payment. So now I understand. Hold your phone until when you need it. So this other days that you had worked and an accident happened and you got dismissed, or can I say you got chased?
Yeah, that
Before we come there, let me rewind the tape back a little bit. Let's talk about that time of the accident. I know it's traumatizing. I know it's sad for you to remember how it went down, but let's talk about it. When you got an accident and you fell down, how bad was it for you and the horse?
It was bad. It was bad.
Really bad.
Yeah. You know, horses do run very fast.
So you were on the move, on the run.
Yeah, you're on the run.
You okay?
So when the accident happened, I made a call to my boss. I do still respect him. I made a call.
To your former boss?
Yeah, to my former boss. I made a call and for the first time I was scared to make a call.
Yeah.
But later, you know, he's a known guy.
Yeah.
So when he made the call, I told him we had this accident. And the very first question my boss would ask me was, is the horse okay?
Yeah.
And I was like, how? Yeah, is the horse okay? Because I didn't expect that question. I was like, at least I was expecting something like, are you okay? Yeah. So yeah, it was very funny.
No way.
Yeah, for real.
You're kidding me.
That also, it traumatized me up to date.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm laughing at that. I know it's not a laughing matter. Forgive me. You see, I used to hear people say people can be cruel and bad.
It was like, I'm going to fire all of you. At that point, I was bleeding.
So, give me your phone. Help me with your phone.
I was bleeding by that time.
So, you got an accident.
Yes.
You are down on the ground. You are seriously injured. Your neck is twisted. You have bruises and all those injuries.
Blood.
The blood is flowing and all that. And you picked your phone. You called your former boss.
Actually, the boss called me.
He called you. How did he get the information?
Because my boss, he's a known guy. So he's the person who, like, I can call, he's a celeb on that area,
Yeah.
So anything that happens that includes him, people will already, because they just want to make something to talk to him.
Yeah.
So I didn't know who made the call.
So we had at that scenario, at that scene, people were there. People gathered.
Yeah, people were there.
So maybe from the crowd, someone made a call to MARWA.
Someone made a call. So he
MARWA called
even before I called him.
Okay.
He called me and asked me, "What's happening?" Yeah. I told him,
an accident.
We had an accident. Who told you? Who gave you permission to go and all that? How is the house? Hey, I'm like, hey, boss. And he was out of control.
That's cruel. I'll be honest with you guys. That's really cruel. Like, seriously. You get an information that your husband got an accident with your horse. So both of them got injured. I mean, it was an accident that involved your horse and the horseman. So the first thing that MARWA asked is, Max, what happened? We got an accident. Who gave you the permission to take my horses without my permission? Nobody. Is my horse okay? You see, that is a very sick question to ask. Is my horse okay?
He was out of control and he said, I'm going to fire all of
you. No, come on, bro. Let me tell you something that you need to understand. A normal human being, you don't change because you're angry.
Yes.
All right? And most of the time, I'm going to say this. I'm not trying to be a philosopher, but I'm going to say this. Most of the time, people reveal their true colors, their true self when they're angry or when they're drunk. Okay? So if he was angry and he said some stuff, that is now the real him. If he was drunk and he said some stuff to you, that's now the real him. So for him to ask, the first thing is my horse okay? You don't have to defend him and say, he was angry. I know that is out of anger, bro. I want you to stop I want you to stop defending your boy. You're here to clear your name.
That was inhuman. I can call it. Like
Yeah, but now asking about the whole, how is my horse okay, and not asking about you, because this, we are talking about a human life, bro. So that's to mean if he got an information that Max got an accident, he fell down, he's no more, okay, but your horse is okay, he wouldn't even bother. You know, that's what is coming to my mind now. Because now, if your boss got an information that your boy got an accident, and you know what? He didn't make it. He's dead. But you know what? Good news, your horse is okay. I want to believe now that he wouldn't even make a call. He wouldn't even call you. He wouldn't even bother to say, oh, bad. He will just say, you see, now guys, I've been telling you that these boys don't listen to me. He took the horse without my permission, and he dead. So what do we say? All right, as long as his horse is okay, because now that is the vibe I'm getting. That is the feeling, that the impression I'm getting. That you see, I used to hear about. I'm not saying that is how these people are. I used to hear that some employers in Kenya, these employers called Muhindi, Wahindi, the Hindis.
the Hindus.
You see, Hindus, Wahindi. I don't know how you call those people. That if you are a driver, they employed you to drive their company car, and you get an accident, they will ask, the first question is my car okay? So if the car is okay, they will proceed now to ask about you. And what about you, young man? Did you survive, or we need to buy a casket? Anyway, so when I got that thing coming from a black guy, a village guy who knows what it means to hustle, who knows what an accident is, and the first thing he asked is if the horse is okay. That's cruel, bro. How come you so heartless like that, brother? You can't be that heartless. Anyway, after now he found out that his horse has really been messed up. What did he do? What did he do at that moment?
Okay.
Did he come to the scene, or he waited for the horse to go home?
For me, I couldn't avoid, because I was injured very bad.
Yeah.
I was pouring blood, and I was injured very bad. So I had to leave the horses with the other guy. You know, you were two guys.
Yeah.
So I left the horse with the other guy. I took a motorbike, and some guys took me to the hospital, the nearest hospital. It was a private hospital. And that's where I got the first aid.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, I stayed at that hospital about 6 hours waiting for my former boss to do the payment, or maybe come and finish with
them,
so
to clear with them to get
when I went to that hospital, I didn't have any coin with me.
Bro, I get it.
Because the money I had on that time is the money we had bought the fruits. So I had nothing. I just had my phone.
Yeah.
So I went to the hospital, got the first aid. Now I was done with the first aid. Now I was there telling the doctors that my boss is going to work on the bill. So I waited. I made calls. I tried to call the guys who were at home. I don't know. Maybe they were too not to pick my calls.
Yeah.
I stayed there until now. I had no otherwise.
So you stayed in the hospital for 6 hours after getting an accident.
After getting an accident.
Because you didn't have no money to pay for the treatment.
Yes.
So at that moment you were waiting for your former boss Maro to come and pay.
Yeah.
So did you call him? Did you tell him you were in the hospital?
He knew already.
He knew where you were taken to.
Yeah.
So what did he do? Did he come? Did he say anything to the hospital?
He said nothing. He was still mad at that point. So I had no choice. So I tried to call friends. I tried to call my mom.
Yeah.
I tried to call my other bosses who I used to work for. And then my mom, another boss called Wizzy. They are the people who came through on that time, and they cleared my hospital bill. So after my hospital bill was cleared, so I left the hospital and went back to the villa.
Okay.
Now when I go to the villa, remember I'm still hurting.
Yeah.
My neck is twisted. One of my leg, it's like I'm limping. Like I was in a lot of pain.
You see, viewers, fellas, you see, up to this moment, Max has that thing on the neck. I don't know if you can show them. Yeah, he still has that thing on the neck. So, you know, when he traveled all the way to come to this show, I was even feeling really, really bad, but he honored to come. He still have that thing on the neck. So it's still bad. I can say it's bad. And that healing process, especially for a sensitive part like this, which is connected to the spinal cord, it's really a sensitive thing. So I'm imagining that you stayed in the hospital for 6 hours waiting for someone to come through for you to pay. So I want to assume at that moment, your former boss, MARWA, was so much worried about his hose. He didn't want to think about your condition in the hospital at that moment. Because let's say, as you're trying to say that he was mad, because me, that is a word that I will never want to use, because however mad I am, however bad, cruel, mad, I don't know how to even say, very frustrated and agitated I am, it doesn't change who I am. If I have that heart, a human heart, if I have that empathy in me, if I have that caring heart in me, I'll still care for you. I'll still come and pay your hospital bills, because that one day mistake does not erase every good thing you used to do there. So I will ask you, with all due respect, to stop covering for a bad thing. If something was bad, just say it wasn't good, because, bro, you can't tell me you went to the hospital. Your former boss knew that you got an accident, and you're in hospital. You're waiting for someone to come through for you financially to get treated. All that time, he never did nothing. He never came through for you. You had to ask even your former boss, where you quit the job, to come and work for this MARWA. And those guys, those your friends who are coming through for you, you said in one of your videos that you had even to call your mama. She had to take a loan from the chama, from those groups they have to send you. You know, it's really a bad thing. I'm feeling really, really bad from my end. But at the same time, I'm kind of surprised that there is someone you want to cover for. I mean, we understand, bro, that you don't want to sound bad. You don't want to sound like now you are painting him a bad picture. You came to the show to trash talk him. I don't want you to trash talk your former boss. I want you to be just honest and say that was cruel of the person that you used to work for, because all this time he never had a problem with you. You never had a problem with him until the accident happened, and he knew that now you're in a bad position, a bad condition. You needed treatments, but he didn't do nothing for you. And now, after getting treated or whatever, you returned to the villa.
Yes.
You went back to do what?
I took a motorbike.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, that's where I used to live. So I had to go back still there. At that time, it was around 6 in the evening, 6 to 6:30, around that time. So I took a motorbike and go back to the villa.
Yeah.
Maybe to take a rest. Yeah. To just relax, because I was in a lot of pain. Yeah.
Okay.
So again when I got there, drama.
But you thought that he won't overreact or he won't act badly because it was an accident. So you wanted to go back home because that was your home at that moment.
Yes.
So after getting the treatment or whatever, you wanted to go home and rest.
Yes.
So tell me that scenario that you now approaching the villa. Where did you meet him?
He was just at the compound with some...
Inside the compound? Yeah, so you got inside the gate?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
I was shaking. I was even scared to face him.
Okay.
Yeah, because I knew how it was. So I got there. I saw him on the compound with the horse trying to fix.
Yeah, look at it, how the horse is injured.
Yeah, some vets there trying to work on the horse.
Yeah.
Some guys there. So I went like itwaje kuingia kama unajificha.
Like sneaking in.
Yeah, like sneaking. So I went in like I'm sneaking.
Yeah.
Went to the villa. Most of the time the room we live in, I think you know the room.
Yeah.
It's just near the
staircase.
store.
The store.
You know the store?
Yes.
The store has another door.
Yeah.
So that's why we used to live on that
Yeah.
that room. So I sneaked to that room, and then Musabu was sent to tell
to come and fish you out.
Yeah.
To come and call you.
No, not actually to call me.
Huh?
Like to come and tell me that
You need to pack and leave.
Yeah. He doesn't want to see me around.
So when you got into the villa, he didn't see you coming.
Yeah.
You went sneaking.
Yeah.
And going to your room.
Yeah. I think maybe one of the guys saw me and maybe told the Maro that I'm around.
But now here's the thing. Why would you want to sneak and go hiding because you had an accident?
Because he was over me. He was all over me.
He was all over me.
Yeah.
Or from that call he asked you, what was this that you did?
He even called me again when he sent that guy. He even called me to come see the horses. No, he was there. He called my mom. He told me to give him my mother's phone number. Then he called my mom, told my mom, your son injured my horse.
Oh my
God. Went
to
the horse with the market without my permission.
Yeah.
Now my horse is hurt. Now I need my horse to be compensated.
Oh,
telling my mom that case.
No.
That's traumatic. Yeah,
you were injured. You called your mom at that moment. You were in a hospital to send you some fund to pay.
Yeah, he was
but
calling.
When he asked your mama's number, he called her and told her that he need his horse compensated.
Yeah.
So your mama should send him money to compensate for the horse injuries.
Yes.
Now you're kidding me.
Yeah.
For real?
He told my mom that, and also told my mom that if we don't do that, he's going to get me arrested. Yeah. He told me that he chased me away.
Yeah.
Told me that you go and he said you don't know where I'm going. You don't want to know where I'm going to get the money.
Yeah.
He told me to go look for money, compensate for, that he is going to be sending me bills of the horse's treatment.
Did he tell you the amount of money he needed at that moment?
No.
He said he's going to bill and give you the bill.
The vets, the money that the vets will ask.
Yeah.
Then he'll be sending me the bill for me to pay. And if I don't do that, he said that he's going to tarnish my name.
Yeah. And he mentioned something to you getting arrested.
Yes.
He will bring police and get you arrested if you don't compensate his horses.
Yeah. No, if I don't do the contract that I'm supposed that I hurted the horse.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
So he needed you to go with him somewhere and write an agreement, a written agreement.
We did that. With River, if you're watching, you know it.
No, you didn't do. You did. You went somewhere and you wrote an agreement and you signed that you will pay his horses.
They forced me. The two guys forced me.
Who was there? In that
They threatened me.
Who was there?
They know themselves. They've been calling me.
I mean, no. You say we are talking, and I need you to. This is not. It's not an information that will put you in jeopardy. I'm talking about the authority. Who was there, like an authority?
No,
the chief?
There was no authority. It's just him and some guys like Tarifa and some Dan, those guys.
Yeah.
Were just there.
So Maro and his boys were there to supervise you to write an agreement down.
No, that was Maro himself. Yeah. Do read the contract there. So, say that you hurted my horse and you are going to compensate, and if you're not going to do so, I'm going to call police for you.
Oh,
so out of me being scared and all that, I'm hurted. I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So I just did it very fast and just me.
It's now blowing my mind. It's blowing my head because I'm thinking that when you are being hired for the job, this guy didn't think about giving you a written contract that you can write from today, this day of this month, this year. Me as Max, I'm assuming the job today that I will be working on this pay or these hours and this and that. And in case of A, B, C to Z, this is what will happen. You didn't do all that process.
Yeah.
But, sorry, bro, take it easy. But when something happened, when an accident happened, they brought you down, forced you to write down an agreement, a written agreement, and you signed that I, Max, I saw, or maybe I agree that I have done something, I have injured. It's like an intentional thing. I have hurt your horse. Now I'm going to look for money and compensate. That is what you did.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so sorry.
No, I had to take my bags with me. I had to carry on with my bags, with my injuries, with my pains, my bandages that have been dressed. I was in a lot of pain. I had to take the motorbike without transport fee. I remember that time I had not even taken lunch. Yeah, on the same day. So I had to live like that. Even the motorbike guy, actually, I remember that guy. He didn't even ask for any coin when he carried me to the bus stage. The guy didn't even ask me. He felt very, very sorry. The guy even helped me to pack. The motorbike guy, he helped me to pack my bags. He carried them for me. He was there when I was being chased, and then it was like that. Now I had again I had to call my mom again. After calling him to pay the hospital bill, now I had to call him again to tell him that mom, I've been chased away. Now I also need transport money. I don't have money to travel home. And my mom was like, "Are you serious? With all the wounds, with all the pain, you're traveling?" I told him, "Yeah, mom, I'm coming home." Yeah, a mother will always be a mother. Yeah, I really do love my mom, and if it wasn't for my mom, and I don't know, but yeah, that what happened. So my mom now again had to look for other money. You remember the money that I spent on the hospital? He took a loan from other friends. Now he had again now to look for other money. Unfortunately, she didn't send me the full money, all the money for transport. Now I had again to call other friends. A friend called Wizi, who has a host school somewhere in Narumoro. I called her, and she sent me the other money. Yeah, now I had to travel. That was a day I'll never forget in my life. I was in a lot of pain. Yeah, you can imagine me with all the pain. And I remember even when I booked a ticket on the bus. When the bus left, no, the pain was, in your heart, the pain usually occurs and it starts paining at the night. There's that time of the night. I think that's when the body starts to, if you have some wounds, it starts to come out, and it pains a lot of in the middle of the night. So, and I was traveling for almost 10 hours. You can imagine, from Migori to Nyeri. You have to travel from Migori to Nairobi. Then from Nairobi, you have to take another, you're supposed to travel again, then from Nairobi for another 3 hours from Nairobi to Nyeri, and then from Nyeri to my home. With all these injuries, with all my bags, I was in a lot of pain. When I got home, my mom also cried. I've never seen my mom cry. It was my very first time to see my mom cry. So after I got home, we had again to go back to hospital to be checked more. Yeah.
That's really cruel, bro. I may be strong because this is my show. Look, I didn't actually know how bad it was until now I'm listening from you. It's bad. It's really cruel. It's bad, really bad. Now, this thing is really disturbing me very bad. That after all that happened and it was an accident, and your former boss didn't care about your well-being, and you was chased with no transport, with nothing. and you had to call your mama to borrow money from wherever she could get. She got a few, and you had to call other friends to top up the money for you to go home. And now you had to travel 10 hours in the night to go home, because Maro could not allow you to sleep in his compound at that day, because, as you say, he was mad, very mad. I don't know what kind of anger that can erase humanity from someone. If at all you're really human, you're really caring, you're really, I don't know what amount of anger that can make you lose that heart in one day. But now it's now so ugly for me, thinking from that angle. I'm trying to imagine that now, how that really happened. So this thing, this contract, bro, no contract, this agreement. I'm gonna tell you something that I've seen. I've been in this street for so long. I've been watching videos. I've been reacting on videos for so long. I've seen more than 3 incidences that Marwa and his family, Marwa, his father, Kondad, D. Mwango, and David Jr., I've seen incidences of these people forcing villagers to write similar agreements down. They sign, they put their thumbs, they sign, they seal. One, I saw Kondad when they had a land issue, a land, how can I describe? It was a land saga, an issue. So Kondad brought the chief, who said to be a family member or whatever, distant relative. So this chief came and supervised the guy, the man, signing an agreement that me, Mr. XYZ, I'm today declaring that if any day I act like I acted today, trying to stop you from squeezing the land or getting into my land or invading my premises, you are free to do whatever you feel like doing to me, including arresting me, doing all this, doing all that. And he signed and he sealed with his thumbs. Kondad has brought those papers on camera. He has bragged about such a thing that, you see, this guy, he used to be a nuisance in this village. And you know what I did? I called the chief and I forced him to sign down, and he declared that from today, if he ever attempts to do such a thing, I'm going to deal with him now like I know best. So that when you say something like that, you know, it came back to me. I thought, seriously? Really? And now that you signed, that is where he's getting all these powers to send the threats through all these minions who are watching right now. Some of them are watching because I could see some comments here. They're sending threats that maybe if you don't pay, this is going to happen, and all that, and all that. That is where all this is coming from, because you committed yourself, you wrote that thing. So what do you think is going to happen if you don't pay him? According to how you're seeing everything going on in the streets, how much threats you're receiving, everything that's going on, what do you think is going to happen to you if you don't pay him? Because I've heard him saying that you owe him money, you need to compensate or you need to pay all that. If you don't, maybe he's going to arrest you, he's going to do that. Because now you wrote somewhere, you signed, you did that. What do you think is going to happen to you if you don't pay?
No. For him, himself, he had said that if I don't compensate, he said that on the same day that he was chasing me away. So he said that if I'm not going to compensate for the horse's treatment, he's going to tarnish my name. And of course he did, because you remember when he said that I broke other people's horse from my previous job. And again, I didn't understand why he could say that I broke a horse on my previous job when he knew very well. We talked on the phone and I told him that I'm going to resign from my previous from the job I used to work to go work for him. He knew all that. So I didn't understand how he could tarnishing my name, saying that I broke another horse from the previous work of place that I used to work on.
So, yeah, I heard that this is how you used to do, even from your previous place where you used to work. You did the same thing. You broke horses' legs or feet or whatever. So that is blackmailing you. That's tarnishing your name.
Yeah.
To any point, have you ever thought about going the legal route? Because now, what I think is, you've told me, or you said that you're receiving a lot of threats.
Yes.
And I'm sure one thing I know is I've gone through the comments in your videos. I've seen how much threats you're receiving, especially when you posted that you're coming to this interview. People told you, do not dare go to that interview. Don't. We know maybe Maro might have tripped, he might have done ABC, but don't you ever go there. How do you feel about those kind of comments and threats that you're receiving, the phone calls, the messages, and all that? What do you feel about them?
Of course, I don't feel good because when I remember what happened and how I was treated, it was bad, and I don't really take those comments. So I just see them and ignore them.
No. You see, there is something about negative comments.
Yes.
All right. There is something about negative comments, people with contrary opinion, people who don't agree with what you're saying as a content creator or whatever. But there's another thing about your life being threatened. You see, I was there. Let me tell you something. I hope when we were interacting with you, I told you my story. I told you I was once there. I slept in the same room that you slept. I worked kind of similar the same way you worked in that compound all through. For me, it was free. I wasn't paid. Because for me, yes, if you say I went there to grow my YouTube channel, yes, that was what I went there to do. But he never helped me to grow the channel. Anyway, story for another day. I was there in that shoe. And now, when I don't even know how to put in the good in a good word, not to sound a little bit, but when everything didn't work like he used to, and when I decided to decamp, to move away from that camp, to do my own thing without really, worshiping the whatever those, being like a foot soldier, worshiping that guy and his minions. I was blackmailed. I was called out things. I was called ungrateful and all those kind of things. And now there's some parts here where I received a lot of threats. Right now, as we speak, I've handled more than 2 cases in the court. Okay?
Yeah.
I've been summoned to court. I've been sent a lot of letters from those people. I've been dealing with legal cases since I decamped and since I started speaking for myself and speaking the truth. I've been threatened, and I even had to move from where I used to live. I've been threatened. I've been followed physically with goons, physical goons, and I've been told that they will do something terrible to me. So those are the kind of things that I've been battling with, and I'm still battling with. And even this is 2026, I still have court cases. I'm still going to attend courts, and I'm still going to handle these things. I'm still fighting them. So I know what it feels. So if now you're receiving these kind of threats, do not, and I'm telling you this as someone who has experienced this, never shall you say it's just negative comments and assume, because that is what I used to say. I am a YouTuber. You see, these people are just, they don't just like me. They will say whatever they're saying. No, it became so serious that I felt like personally my life is in danger. I even had to move from where I used to live. I had to relocate. I had even to change some handles. I even had to, switch a lot of things. Okay? And now I even had to ask for help to get fees to even get a lawyer or something. I used to attend court. People who know me, people who watch my videos daily, people who know me personally, they know this kind of things what I'm talking about. Most reactors have gone through the same. So when you receive these kind of threats on your phone, on your comments and all that, people are threatening you. I want you to know that you should not take these things like just child's play. If there is someone who is constantly threatening your life, I want you to be marking those things. They may help you somewhere to defend yourself, because people are crazy out there. These minions, they're so crazy, and I'm telling you that. Someone who never had a heart to even care about you when you are hurt, and all he forced you to write a contract, an agreement there, and sign and said, you have to pay. If you don't pay, he's going to arrest you. He's going to do A, B, C to Z. So don't you think that it was lightly, he was out of anger? And I want you to remove that thing from your mind, that it was acting out of anger. Nobody loses their mind and starts doing stupid things that is not their character because of anger. No. So if you're receiving those threats, have you ever taken a legal action, maybe to go to write an OB in the police and say, I'm being threatened, and writing a DCI report and say, I'm being threatened, I'm being followed, I'm being done that? Have you ever done that?
No, I've never done that.
You know, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, Max. Sorry. Do you know those are some of those people who are threatening you? Or just numbers from nowhere?
Numbers from nowhere. I get text messages. And
do you have the message, or you deleted them? You have them?
Yeah, they have some. They also receive calls.
You receive calls.
Also receive calls.
You see, sir, right now there is an act. There's a law, an act in the law that says you cannot record a conversation, a phone call. But I'm sure the service providers, maybe the Safaricom, can produce that phone call if needed. So I want you to value your life so much. I want you not to take your life lightly. And I want you to start taking all the notes of all those. I want you to at least take precaution and be cautious. At least write a police report of you being threatened because of something that happened in your former working place. Because look, that guy might not be happy with whatever happened. And for him, he might not be 100% involved in those threats. But there is some crazy minions over there that can go lengths, extra miles of doing some crazy things for their boss to appear maybe they're doing their boss job, just like they try to do to me. So at least when you get those messages, just go write a police report, have an OB, at least go to DCI, provide all those messages that have been threatening you, those numbers used to call you and threaten you. At least go write a report, brother. You see, I'm telling you that because I had to do that. I was really now, I was living in fear. I can't even walk past 6. I'm like, maybe someone is following me and all that kind of things. You know? So it might not be your former boss being involved, but there are some craziest people over there, some minions, who even think that you coming to this interview today, it was one hell of a mistake. And maybe they're thinking of maybe dealing with you or tracing you, tracking you, following you. Do that thing, bro. Go write a police report. It doesn't cost that much. You just go write a report, tell the authority that you're being threatened because of what really happened. At least the other side of the government need to know your side of story. Just like that's the reason why I brought you here, so that you can tell the people what really happened. And I'm completely shocked to listen to your side of story. I'm really shocked. So you don't forget that. I will insist.
Okay.
I will remind you. And if possible, we are here in Nairobi. This is the capital city. I can take you to the DCI headquarters to go there and write a report. Provide all those numbers and everything, and leave the job to the government, to the authority to do their job. Because now, if something happens, I will never want to come and sit on my studio and power on a camera and break the news of something terrible happened to Max because he was being threatened and followed by minions. No, God forbid, I will never want to do that. So take precautions, okay? Yeah, and now I was asking about the compensation. Has he given you the amount of money he need you to pay him?
No.
He hasn't.
No.
But he still remind you that you need to pay.
No. And also he didn't pay me for training the horses.
He didn't pay you. And
So
so
there is also some money left there for me.
don't you think you two needed to seek for justice, because you are working, you are training, you are doing this, and you never got the payment for your job? So do you think at some point you may need justice to be served to you? You be compensated for the job you used to do? Or what do you think is going to happen?
Of course, I'm supposed to be compensated.
Yeah.
But because of the accident, that he doesn't want that discussion. Like for now, I can't call him.
You see, the problem is, Max, for you, you want to suppress your justice. You want to step on your justice and say, because I made a mistake, now everything I deserve is washed away. But on the other side, they don't even look at your well-being, that you got injured. Right now, you're expensing yourself to treat yourself and doing all that. Nah. They don't even look at how many times you used to work there, how long. 7 days a week, brother. Working from 7 in the morning to 6 in the evening, 5 in the evening, it's not a joke. Every day, it's not really a joke. For that 1 month you worked, it's like you worked for 4 months at the regular jobs. If you're working 7 days a week, working from 7 in the morning to 6 in the evening, that's to mean you've worked for 3 months or 4 months, roughly. And if you don't put yourself, if you don't really think that for you there's something you deserve, and now you're so much threatened, you're feeling so you're freaking out. Now is they going to take advantage of that. So do you think some point maybe you may need some assistance, if you get a lawyer who can stand for you, who can go and demand that piece of paper that they forced you to write and declare that you're going to pay and compensate, that was unlawful, and that lawyer can help you go get that paper and terminate that agreement, because it was not, you didn't do that out of your sane mind. You were freaked out, you had tensed, you were in pain, and all you needed is to get out of that mess. Do you think you need such a help, like a professional help, a lawyer or something, someone who can help you clear this mess? Because one thing is, there are some subscribers you gained. Sorry. There are some subscribers you gained when you were at that point. And those people now are trying to look at you as a bad guy because your former boss is painting a bad image of you outside here. So if someone doesn't come and help you clear your name, like this space that you've gotten, and all these people have listened to you clearing your name, and now they have listened to your side of story, they will keep believing what they hear outside there, that you've been a bad guy. Even in your former job, you did a lot of bad things. And where you were working, it was really fair for him to chase you like a dog like that. So I don't know. If someone offers to help you secure a good lawyer, to help you fight for your justice, and I'm not saying that you need to get a lawyer and sue MARWA and put him in jail, at least to make those threats go away and to go terminate that unlawful contract or agreement that you signed that you're going to compensate, is like you did on purpose and you got treated and never got compensated or something, at least to balance things. So what do you think? Do you think you may need such a help?
No, I've been alone, so I don't know how it goes to get justice. Yeah. But if I got maybe someone who can help me with that, maybe I can go on with it. Yeah. I was planning to go to a labor office to seek for advice. Yeah.
Okay. So, fellas, if you're watching out there, and Max has a YouTube channel. Actually, let me try to pin his link here. on the comment section, so that at least you may help him, support him on his channel, like watch his let me pin his I'm pinning. Oh, let me pin here. Sorry, just a minute, guys. I'm trying to pin Mark's link, and I'm sorry that I forgot to do this very early, because I was supposed to pin this from the beginning of the show.
I learned that ChatGPT works best.
No, sorry. I was supposed to pin this link at the beginning of the show, so that you guys can go and support this guy. Let me pin his link. Sorry. I'm trying to pin Liz's link. All right. I've pinned Max. I've pinned his link, guys. If you can see that, please. If you haven't subscribed to Max's channel, you can follow that link that I've pinned on the chat to go and support him. Thank you so much. Who's this? Katie Brown. Who's this? Katie Brown Hater. I don't know if that is the correct name. Thank you so much for that super chat. And there is someone who joined a membership here. Renewed, not became. Actually, EBBs, thank you for renewing your membership. So please, there is a link I've pinned in the comments here. Follow that link to go to Mark's channel, and you can help him. So this guy, I reached out to him. All right, I reached out to him. I want to say this. You're the only person from MARWA's team that I've ever personally reached out because your story touched me. Those stories that you hear that I was talking to Daniel and the whole that is a lie. You are the only guy who I personally took your number from your video and I wrote you a message on WhatsApp, me personally, because you had opened a channel, you had reached 1,000 subscribers, and you needed to monetize your channel. And at that moment, you are going through a lot of frustrations.
Yes.
So I felt compelled to help you out. And I am really, really glad that we managed to monetize your channel. And that's why I'm asking subscribers here to follow that link and go subscribe the channel and watch your videos. And that is how they can help you earn a living. And so I'm so sorry for all that happened to you, bro. And as you said, if someone out there can really come through for you and you get your justice and you deal with those people who are threatening you, it will be good. Okay? And so let me come back here. There is something we needed to talk about a little bit so that we can clear something. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I agree with you. There's a reactor called Muzungu Pebbles. She's saying Max doesn't want to hurt MARWA, so he won't go for the help to seek resource. Is that true? That maybe you're afraid that you don't want to counter him, like you don't want to go that route. You just want to let things go. Even if someone will come wanting to fight for you and make those things go away and serve you justice, you may not want to take that. Is that true? Because, maybe they're judging from how you've been trying to brush things off. You don't want to talk about that. What is it that you're afraid so people can know that maybe you may not want such kind of thing?
What I can say is that, this is new to me. And I've never maybe I've never had cases. Yeah, I just take it easy on me and help me. Maybe if I can get help and maybe someone who can help me and go with me on that journey of going to the office and asking for my justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go with that. It's only that I've never been to such.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So someone is asking if you were assaulted at that moment, that when you went to the villa, did anyone put hands on you while they were chasing you away? How was that? They didn't assault you?
No one assaulted me. Yeah, no one assaulted me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you're not afraid
Afraid
of you're not afraid of demanding your justice because maybe you're being threatened?
No, I'm not afraid.
Okay. Thank you. Is he afraid of backlash? Or maybe he said he's not afraid, so we'll go with that.
A little bit of scaredness.
Yeah, kind of scared, but not afraid to do that. So let's talk about a little bit to wind down. Let's talk about your future plans after whatever happened there. So are you going, what is your next step from now that you cannot go back to MARWA's place? So you're making videos about a new job or the place you used to work before going to MARWA. What about your job now? What are you going to do? What are you doing?
At this point, because he said that he's going to tarnish my name, and he already did, because he said I go around breaking other people's houses, which is a lie. I gave an evidence. I reacted on that. You could see on my videos. Yeah, I went to some of the places I've worked. I made a good evidence that I don't do that. But I'm hoping to get back to my previous place where I was before going to Nyabuhanse. I'm planning to go back there if all goes well, if my neck gets better. But it's still taking more time. But I don't know what's going on, but I'm just hoping to get better very soon.
Dr. Tendo, you ask him how much he owned and how did he arrive at that moment, at that amount. As he said, MARWA hasn't give out the exact amount that you need to pay him, or does he say you need to pay this amount and an amount?
No, he hasn't.
So he just need you to pay.
Just the guy, get the have been calling me and telling me we are still waiting for you to send the money.
Oh, the driver.
Yes.
He's the one reminding you.
Yeah. He made a call and asked me to
pay, to send the money.
To send the money.
How much?
He didn't tell me.
He didn't tell you.
Much, yeah.
So what kind of demand is that? Like, well, I'm assuming Gitiriba is making a call on behalf of his boss MARWA, that MARWA demands that you pay, but they don't tell you how much you owe them.
Yeah.
So how will you know how much you need to pay them?
I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for.
And do you know that if you send that money, look here, do you know that even if you send that money, but you don't go there and terminate that agreement or contract you wrote down, it wouldn't still be counted. You still need, that's why I'm insisting that you need some help and someone who is really good in these legal matters to accompany you. You go down there, you sit down and ask how much you owe them. If it's a matter of being paid or if you want to clear that, you can pay. They say how much they need you to clear, you pay. And now that person will help you get your justice because you were working there, you worked extra hours, you worked extra job, you worked this and that, you got treated, you never got compensated, and now that person will help you get all that. But if you don't want all that drama, at least this person can help you clear your name from being tarnished here, because now every day that MARWA makes a video and say you still need to send him, you still need to pay him the horse that you broke the legs, you still need to he need you to pay or he bring you police. That is bad for business. Remember, you're looking for a job, and if this video is circulating every day that you're such a guy who's doing all those kind of stupid things recklessly, it's a bad name for you. And one thing that he really wants to do that is because he has known the subscribers have been watching you. They've been looking at you, how you've been working your job. they know for sure that you've been a good guy all through until the accident happened. So they won't believe him if he doesn't really come out negatively and tarnish your name. That's one thing. Playing dirty, give you a bad name. Like they say, give a dog a bad name, then kill it. So giving you a bad name, painting a bad image on you. So if you, on your side, you don't feel like you need to clear your name, everyone will believe those nonsense. So that's why you really need to clear your name. And don't take those threats lightly. Go at least follow Arigo. I can accompany you to the DCI headquarters. It's just some minutes here. We can go even tomorrow, write a statement, write a DCI report, let the investigatives do their job. In case something, bro, take precautions. Okay? That one we must do. Because, I was saying how I reached out to you. You had a channel. And I felt like you really deserve it. You really deserve to earn your money. And I was so happy that we monetized your channel and now you're earning. Speaking about that channel, the link is pinned there. Follow that, go support him. And that channel is monetized. Any video, you can watch those ads. Don't skip the ads. You know how we say. That's how he earn. Please support my guy, Max. And I'm not now saying that because he did this interview with me, those other subscribers he got from MARWA should dump him. I'm sure those people, most of them, they will be like, oh, we saw him at JT podcast, so he's a hater already. I don't know why this nonsense is coming about haters, but I want you to know that there is just an online war. It doesn't mean nothing. People with a good heart, they'll always be there for you. They'll support you. Okay? And you said about your next job, that is how you're going to do. Okay. I don't know if there is anything else left because I don't want to exhaust this. I'll be having Max around. I don't know if you guys, you have anything that you may need Max to come around again, maybe tomorrow, whichever day I can still have him around. If there is anything you need me to help Max do, I will help him do that. And maybe tomorrow I'll do a video. We'll be doing videos with him around before he leave. And I want you guys to at least step in and help Max support him. Now that you've listened to his story, see his side of story, at least now you know where that is going. Okay? So if he's saying, tell him to use his horse insurance. Do you have such a thing like a horse insurance?
A certificate?
Maybe I guessed so. All right. JT asks Max how much MARWA used to pay him. He already said that in the video. You can rewatch. $300, $250 to $300, I guess, $250. JT, just keep him close and help him file a protection order against MARWA. We'll talk about that. We'll see how to go with it. But one thing I don't like is those kind of threats that this guy is receiving. He doesn't deserve that. An accident happens, and it doesn't have now to be. Now MARWA doesn't have to blackmail this guy because of an accident. He got injured too. It's not now. I'm surprised that people don't really care about human life. It's really bad. Anyway, so do you have something you need to tell subscribers before we end the show? I will need you to speak to subscribers and your supporters and anyone who's watching you and sum up this interview. Tell them something. I will see the comments here after the show to see if they want you back again for some other talk. We'll talk about that. So give them your parting shot or something you need to tell them.
Okay. Thank you, JT Podcast. Thank you and God bless you. And also to our viewers and subscribers, I am Max. Yeah, mine was too clear the year because of what have been talked about, what have been said. You for those who people know me, I'm not the bad guy as it is said. I'm not a bad guy when it comes to everything, especially horses, because on our case here it's about horses. I'm not a bad guy. Yeah. So I was just clearing the air to tell you what happened and how it went, and yeah, mine was just to tell you like that. And I can say that's all. And thank you so much for the support and for being there for me. I really, really do appreciate. Yeah. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man, for taking your time to come to this show. It was really an honor. I'm feeling for you that you had to go through all that, and right now that you're struggling to heal, and people are coming through you to threaten you to all that. Take heart. As a man, you need to fight for your space. Never allow someone to put you down. Don't you ever do that. Okay? And I want to send a message to Gitiriba, because I know maybe you're trying not to talk to them, but let me talk to Gitiriba. Gitiriba, look here, bro. There is nothing that you can do to become a good guy in Marwa's face when he feel like you're useless. Whenever shit hits the fan, he will forget about all the good things you ever did for him, and he will treat you exactly. Do you remember what happened when you got an accident and you scratched his Land Cruiser? Did you see how he went cruel on you? That's exactly how Marwa can treat you, Gitiriba. So stop calling Max and threatening him and asking him to send money. You are not his boss. All right? Gitiriba, you handle your things. Let Max be. And to anyone out there who's watching Max and following and threatening them and asking them not to collaborate with JT and whoever, please be reminded that there's law can be followed. So stop that. To my viewers, to my subscribers, and to Max team and all our teams, please appreciate your support, and I appreciate your time watching the show. I want you to do me a favor. There's a link pinned on the live chat. Follow that link. Subscribe to Max channel. Continue supporting him. If you're from Team Marwa and you've been watching Max for that time, you've been supporting him. He didn't come here to tarnish Marwa's name. He came here to speak his mind. He came here to talk his side of story. So I hope we're clear about that. And one thing is, nobody knows tomorrow. Okay? Don't you ever think that if you're here, someone down here, they will always be down. I hope we're clear from that. Thank you guys for the love and support. And thank you, Retired Life Journey, for that super slap. JT, please tell Max just sent him small amount through M-Pesa. Somebody say they sent you something small on M-Pesa. He will going to check that. And you can say thank you from your end.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for the support. It's really going to help me, especially on my health side, because literally on my health side, it's the one that it's drained me. Yeah, because I'm using a lot of money on the hospital, and I'm not working. So the little I get from you guys, it's the one that it's helped me to do also with food, my house. That was one reason I also want to say one reason for those, because most of you got really mad. You got really super mad on me when I went back to my previous job to work with my condition. But I want to tell you that the reason why I went there is because I needed the money for treatment. Yeah, I was supposed. I usually have some appointments on the hospital when I'm supposed to go back for checkups, and I use money every time I go to the hospital. I use money for medicine, for traveling, because the hospital it's very far from my home. So the reason why I went to work is because I needed that money for treatment. So I apologize for doing that, but now you understand. So for those who supported me and told me not to go back to the work before I recover, thank you so much. God bless you. I really do appreciate. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Max. I'm let you rest because it's pretty late here. And thank you so much, you guys, for the love and support. Continue supporting Max. He's been through hell, and I was there. That's why I actually felt compelled to help him. I've been through the same, like I didn't get an accident, but I've been through the same hands and all that. So Happy New Year, guys. May this year be so good to you and your loved ones. Thank you for the love and support. I'll be seeing you in the next one tomorrow. I'll be checking Max on his channel too. We'll be doing a couple of videos, or maybe we can do one final show tomorrow before he leaves or whatever. We'll see what is going to happen. So if you have his number, is on his videos, go check him. You can reach him, write him a WhatsApp message, talk to him. If you know someone who can help Max, do that. So from our end, we are saying thank you so much. God bless you. Have a good night, good evening. Bye for now.
Bye bye. We love you guys.
We love you so much. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.